Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today while I do another design team project for Papercraft Secrets Facebook group, and I'm going to be using the sunflower printable that I got from the Papercraft Secrets shop. So it's just a gorgeous, love the images, the colours are so bright. There's lots of little elements you can use, and there's all these big sheets you can use for a variety of things. So with my project today, we need a 12 by 12 piece of paper, cardstock, and 2 square cards and 2 envelopes. So I'm going to be folding this in half to start off with. And then I'm going to undo it and fold it back the other way. And then you can just fold it in the middle and give it more of a crease. So just not quite even, so I'm just going to trim that off. Oops. Okay, and I'll trim that a bit later on as well with my trimmer. If I still feel it's not quite straight, maybe I should get this trimmer out and do that now. While I think about it before I start gluing. Okay, that's better. So this is a gift idea. It's going to be a card holder and a bit of a journal thing as well. So put the cards in there, and I'll do that. The idea being that you're going to stick these 2 sides down, and I'm going to use some narrow double-sided tape for that. Oops. I hope this video finds you all well. We got back from our cruise up to Cairns and back yesterday, and 18-day cruise, which was quite fun and enjoyable, and we always find that the staff on these cruises are so helpful and so nice and really polite. And what's going on here? Something. My scissors not cutting it because it's sticking. It's annoying. Won't cut because it's sticking. Just try again. So the cruise went from Adelaide, which is where I live, into Melbourne, pick up passengers from Melbourne, and then it went to Sydney, and then Newcastle, and all the way up to Cairns, and then back down to Brisbane, and then oh sorry, I missed Early Beach, sorry, Early Beach, Cairns, yeah, back to Brisbane, and then back to Melbourne and back to Adelaide, so quite a few days at sea. Anyway, I'm using this collage piece. I quite like that. I could use quite like that. Maybe I should use something like the flowers so that the person who's going to get this gift can see what it's for. I love this first page. I've still got glue, double-sided tape on my scissors here. It's not helpful. So we got off in Sydney and walked around the rocks. Sorry, when we got to Melbourne, we went to the art gallery for a while, and that was nice. And then when we went to Sydney, we walked around the rocks for a while. And do I want to have that on there, or should I just do it from the top? I think I should just do it from the top here. Then we got to Newcastle, and it was quite warm in Newcastle, but we just went for a bit of a walk there, really, not long, because it was just a bit warm. I mean, you can get excursions booked through the boat, and we were quite happy to do our own thing for a couple of things. We were going to go for a walk when we got to Early Beach for 2 hours, but I did something to my foot, and we decided that I wouldn't be able to. I decided I wouldn't be able to walk for 2 hours. The top of my foot was quite painful. I'm not too sure what happened to it. So we did it, but we did still get off and did our own little walked around the town a little bit and had a look around the foreshore. And again, it was hot. It was hot. And we went to one of the shops, and the woman, we said it was hot, and she said, "Well, don't come back in summer." Which we thought was quite funny, because I think it's not so much that, it's the humidity that gets us, because being in South Australia, we don't have a lot of hot, humid weather. I mean, we do get a bit, don't get me wrong, but not like that. That was a very touristy kind of place, Early Beach. And it was lovely going into there, really, because out at sea there was all these really interesting looking islands, which was, it reminded Tony and I of when we went to Southeast Asia with all the islands, the tropical islands covered in forest. Unfortunately, a couple of we think it might have been islands, we weren't too sure whether it was the island or mainland. There seemed to be fires happening, so that's not good. I do like that. So I'm glad I decided to go with the sunflower in the end. So I'm going to keep decorating the folder, and I'll be back in a minute to see where we're up to next. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so I've used that lovely collage paper to cover the rest of it, and just left the middle with nothing there, so it gives it a bit more flexibility. I'm going to use my double-sided tape. I probably should have done this before I stuck everything down, but I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to create a semicircle there so that we know that there's something to see in that created pockets. That's what I've done. And I probably should have stuck it in the middle there, but anyway. So I'm using my scissors to cut that out. On that side. I think it's just too much sticky tape on that one. It's just not cutting very well. That's better. I'd have to clean these pair of scissors up from all the sticky glue. If that bothers you with the white, you could just take some more of this paper, the collage paper, and stick that across the top there, which we still might do. I will see. Just, I think maybe I should have got a bit of paper stuck in there now. I'm trying to sort of decide whether I want to use that or something different. It does look nice there, doesn't it, really? So we'll do that after. Got to work out a way of getting rid of this pencil mark, maybe a rubber. You could make use any of the printables in the Papercraft Secret shop for this idea, and the idea being that you create a bit of a journal. So I'll cut everything off. I'm going to take all my bits of paper and I'm going to fold them in half, so they're going to be like that. It's just loads of the paper. No, I'm just showing you for interest. Normally you would probably need to cut everything off, all this white edges off first before you did the folding. So I'm going to do that now, and then obviously it's going to be too big to fit in there, but I'm going to trim it up. By the time I trim it up, it will be perfect. So I'm just going to keep doing some more pages, and I'll get back to you in a minute when I've done that. So there's loads of papers to choose from that you might like to use. Loads. Anyway, so I'm just going to trim this up and make it fit, and I might even put this at the back here to so make it look a bit neater. So I'll be back in a minute again. Sorry, I don't know how to fast forward in the middle of the video. I still don't really know how to do that with the video editing tool I use. So back in a minute. Okay, so I've put the pieces of paper in there to make that look a little bit neater, and I probably need to ink that because the rubber I've used has left a bit of a mark. I'm not too sure how I cleaned it up. So anyway, so that goes in there like that. It's probably a little bit shorter than the fold. That's right, because I'm going to put some eyelets, put some things, holes in there to tie a bow. So I use a lot of the whole page printables to create my little booklet, or my little journal, whatever you want to call it. And I've folded that up. So we're going to create a pocket there. This is just been left alone, that one. This one has been just left alone, just cut size. This one's been folded at the top to make a pocket up the top. This piece of paper I actually just folded over in half So you've got both sides, and I might could turn it that way around and make another little pocket at the top, or make pockets at the side, so I'll get to decide that. Then this one is just not been changed, just cut. This one's just been cut. That one's been cut, and this one I just basically folded it over in half. And yes, I know that's upside down, but by the time you put maybe some labels or some pictures there, it won't look like it's upside down. So that'll be both sides as well for the same reason. You can make that into a little pocket on the side or one at the top. It's up to you. But if you don't want to do any pockets at all and you like that the way it is, just leave it the way it is. You can cut these bits off, and you don't have to, you just cut this to size. You don't have to make pockets, but if you'd like to add some pockets in there to put some things in there for the person to find and use, and make some tags and that the person can use for presents, or just for writing on or whatever. Anyway, so that's going to go in there like that. And because it's a bit bare, I'm tempted to use one of these images here from the printable. Whether I'll use this gorgeous cute girl, because I haven't used her yet. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I think I like that one more, but I quite like this just the plain sunflowers as well. Oh, decisions. I think I'll go with that, and I'll keep the girl for maybe making the cards. So I'm just going to glue that down. Put that on there like that, just to give it a bit more decoration. That's straight. I think so. And then you can tie that with a rubber band, and that goes, tie that band around the whole lot, and then you've got your folder, and you put your cards in here. So we'll do the cards in the next video, and then we'll if you're still interested, if you want to make some things to go in the pockets, I'll show you how to do that. So we'll leave that for today, and we'll come back in the next video to show you the next step. See you soon. See you tomorrow. See you soon. See you tomorrow. We'll see you then. And I hope you have a go at making something with this gorgeous printable. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.